Alright, y'all, it's about that time for Gundam Build Fighters Episode 18 review by me. This episode was called Bloodhounds, by the way. And it was a little different episode from the usual Build Fighters episodes we usually get. You know, of course, not to say the fights don't have a lot of strategy, but this fight in this episode was mainly about that. Because, as we saw from the end of the last episode, the obviously better pilot was defeated by the twins, and nobody knew why. And of course, I just explained this episode because they are using unmanned guns, nice sniping positions, and Zeon soldier figures. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. They are the ones who are planting bombs onto the limbs of Gunpla because, as they said, there's no way that a small gun like that could blow up limbs like that. Otherwise, the game would be completely broken and nobody would play it. And I guess they'd go back to full boost or something. But anyway, I like this episode. It was different. Not one of my favorite episodes, but definitely a welcome change because we get to see Meijin Kawaguchi. I got it right. I was about to say Kawaguchi, man. Thank God it didn't. Well, it kind of defeats the purpose now that I told you, right? But anyway, this was a good episode. I liked the fight, you know. It was a change of pace from the usual, you know, Russian sword battles we get, you know, all that cool stuff we usually get. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that, but as I said, it was a welcome change of pace, and I liked the fact that Meijin Kawaguchi actually almost lost. Like, I was thinking to myself, how's this fight gonna go? Is it gonna be really easy for him, or is it gonna have to struggle? He had to struggle. He almost lost, actually, and that was really nice to see because you don't really see that guy get pushed into a corner much. Outside of, you know, the last time he fought with Sei and Iori, I mean, not Sei and Iori, Sei and Reiji, but they still lost that one. So it was still nice to see him pushed into a corner, you know, this and that. I was kind of fanboying when he was like in that sniping position and he rolled over. Another funny thing, I thought Sei was the Gundam knowledge god, yet he called exam mode or EXAM mode. I don't know how you pronounce it because there's no anime for Blue Destiny. Even though they did just pronounce it in the fucking anime, but I can't, and Build Fighters, but I can't remember what they said. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. But he confused that for the Transam system, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, Transam system? I thought you seen every fucking Gundam. I thought you were the Gundam knowledge god. But you're calling the exam system Transam system, son? Well, you know, he is only like, what, 13, so it's okay. He's better than I was at 13. Or 14, because when I was 14, Gundam Seed Destiny was actually the first Gundam I saw, and I actually thought it was a good series. May God have mercy on my soul for that time in my life. But, very good episode, liked it. Wasn't my favorite episode. Still, I think it doesn't compare to 15, but I don't think anyone thinks that either. But I'm looking forward to the next episode, episode 19, because they get to fight the boy genius, Niels Nielsen, and that'll be very interesting. And I also like his version of the red frame or the ashtray that he has, so that'll be a nice close range fight. And it should be very suspenseful. But I guess I'll see you again next week, and I'll tell you how I feel about that. Have a nice day, everybody.